Windows up. Let's see. Okay. This is the second live that I'm doing today. Ooh, it's a little junky back there. It is what it is. What's good with y'all, man? Hope all is well. As we wait for people to come into the live, I'm just gonna go on a. We about to go on a rant. I don't like the word rant though, because that means you ain't talking about nothing. I want to talk about the last live we just had on TikTok was crazy. That was probably like about an hour ago almost. I told him I was coming over here because I just felt the urge to talk and to just give knowledge to those who inquiring about trucking. You in trucking, you in deep with trucking, or you just don't know about trucking right now. You watching everything as it go on, and you don't know what's going on. You watching the taxes that Trump putting in place for everybody, and you know, you just don't know, right? You in a gray area. I'm here. Let's talk. Might be time to go in. Um, if they call me, we'll continue this after I dock. But I'm here in Pennsylvania, man. I've been here for about a couple hours, about 2 hours, and it's been a ride. It's been a wait, not a ride. I say ride every ride, but it's been a wait. So what they've been doing is, I guess, like moving people from one door to the next. I don't know, but we riding. It's a part of trucking. This is where we spend all our time at. Let me see if are we locked in. This is where we spend. Okay, we in. This is where we spend all our time at. Most of our time getting loaded, waiting to get unloaded. So we here, man. You don't even get paid for this. Well, my company, they not paying for this. No detention, none of that. I'm sure that they take the pay though, because they different companies give different brokers give, different amounts after being here a certain amount of hours. Keep doing your thing, brother. Man, I appreciate that, bro. How's the audio on here? Uger, if I pronounced that right. How's the audio? Is it good? I appreciate that, man. Man, that's amazing. It's amazing. It's good. The audio is good. Just making sure before I start talking. While he answered that, we had a good thing on TikTok going, man. It was a good chat. I think near the perfect, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for verifying that. So I've noticed that Josh was good. I've noticed that um I'm no longer shy to get on this camera because when you're talking about something that you love or that you're passionate about, it flows. It flows like you hit an artery. It flows like you hit a vein. It just flows, right? It flows like water. It flows like the well. It just flows. We was talking about trucking, and for all my truckers, man, I just want to say, and the ones that's here first that just got here, you just got your CDL this year. You just got your CDL sometime within the last couple months. Welcome to the industry. If you in a training process, which means that you just got your CDL, 30 days ago or within the first 30 days, um, you see what we dealing with on this side, right? We dealing with a lot. I'm gonna get to you in 2 seconds, loud. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. You see what we dealing with as far as the trucking industry. You see, it ain't all cracked up like everybody. Everybody hyped it up. It ain't like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of stress, and it's also good too. I was just telling people that, you know, people got fooled. People bought into a course, right? They had four pictures up. We're gonna get into that in a minute, right? But they had four pictures up of some people that ruined trucking. I don't know what your experience was. If you're looking from the outside in, I don't know what your experience was. What motivated you to get into trucking? Um, what was the catalyst for you to stop what you were doing, and what directed you into the trucking industry? But now you see, if you've been here for more than 30 days, you know what's going on. You know what the parking, the truck stops look like. You know what waiting, the downtime look like. You just have to do something good with your time. That's it. Make your time useful. As you see, we doing it organic here. As you see, get you a planner. Pay some bills ahead of time if you can. Plan out some content if you're a content creator. Get some things done. Write you a plan out. If you want to create a business, this is the perfect time to use. To It's the perfect time to utilize. It's the perfect time to utilize. No, I haven't. I haven't experienced that. Let's get up to Loudbox. We about to start answering questions. It's all organic. It's different. We did damn near 2 hours on TikTok. That was one of the best live. It was the best live that I've had thus far. We're gonna continue the energy over here. Let's start with the questions. Been thinking about trucking, about jumping into the trucking industry myself. This is a good. This is a good industry to jump in, especially if you're starting from ground zero. If you just getting out of prison, if you're financially, you got financial issues. If you tired of listening to somebody or a company micromanaging you, this is the perfect spot to be. If you tired of um, sitting in your baby mama on your baby mama's furniture, if you vice versa, if you a female, you don't have nothing to look forward to. If you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to do anything and use this as a stepping stone, this is it right here. But the further you go, the more that you need to learn. That's all I'm gonna say. I have no I have no knowledge how to get to 6 feet. I'm not even 6 feet. I'm trying. When you find out, let me know. When you find out, let me know. But go ahead and jump in the truck, and man, this is just another hustle. At the end of the day, this is just another hustle. And if you want to get knee deep into it, it can be a career, it can be a good business for you. But I'm gonna tell you this, man, you need to learn as much as you can with all the time that you have. If you get stuck, get you a mentor. I even help you out. I've been far in trucking as to having my own MC, having it activated and everything. So you're looking at the right guy. Um, I didn't, we talking about, yo, Alex, what's good, what's good, what's good. Um, if you wondering how to, if you bought a course from somebody, I can't get your money back, but I can say that these people were on the wall that they had a meme of people that they bought that they got scammed in trucking, that they, that misled them, and all of the above. Follow the right people, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not on here to scam you. I have nothing to sell to you. Not yet. But I can say I have the information to lead you in the right way, whether you thinking about getting into trucking, whether you want to start your own company, how to start it, the BOC forms, the 2290, getting your plates, your apportion plates, all of that, all of that. Man, I was about to say Phoenix. Oh my God. I'm in Pennsylvania, bro. They got me in Pennsylvania. I should have put the title down there. They got me in Pennsylvania, and this is terrible, especially for truckers, man. I got some footage for y'all that just be like, oh yeah, I ain't doing that. We talking about narrow streets that when you turn down, you might knock somebody bush over. You about this close from knocking somebody bush over. When you turn on your blind side to your blind side, you might take a car with you. It ain't kidnapping, but you might take a car or two with you. My dispatcher, he told me to come down here, a cabinet maker. See, you got a trade that's gonna stick and stand for the eternity, for eternity. Um, Give me 2 seconds. Load extra cloud, loud X cloud. Look, while you are in Pennsylvania, it's some stuff that you need to know. Do not come here if you're driving a truck and you don't trust your driving. This ain't the place. Try that some other time down the line. But if you do have the experience, you know what we going through. I'm sitting here in Pennsylvania, a damn city that I really don't want to be in the middle of nowhere, but it's a part of the job, and you got to understand that. It's gonna be days where you ain't gonna feel like doing it. It's gonna be times where you gonna be like, man, I don't want to be here. You just gotta suck it up. That's it. Suck it up. Like I'm watching right now, it's gonna be spots in a town where you don't want to be, and you done sat here for hours, and they give you a bold spot. Stuff that's gonna happen. You gotta just tough it out. You gotta have something to take your mind off of this thing that we call trucking. I used to drive box trucks over 8 years ago, but for a local business in Brooklyn, and I've been thinking about getting my CD, my LLC, and start my own joint. You know, maybe another box or go CDL. If you wanted to be in Brooklyn, I'm gonna say I would say box trucks because of the clearance heights that be over there, man. It's crazy in Brooklyn. It'd be better, logistically, it'd be better to go in and out of Brooklyn like that versus going with an 18 wheeler. I don't know Brooklyn like that. I've been there a couple times, but from my experience, I'm hell no. That's not somewhere I want to be at. And as far as logistically, as driving a truck, 53 foot or 48 foot, like no combination truck vehicle. Period. If you are putting food on the table, you are the man. I appreciate you, brother. Rosa or even man, man, definitely. That's a deep statement you just said. A deep comment that you just said. Let me repeat that. World's on our shoulders, even if they don't appreciate it. It is, bro. Um, and you know what? Putting weight on only do what? It's only gonna build you up. I like when there's weight on me. That's when I perform the best. When there's weight on me. When it feel like you can't give no more and you just give a little bit more. I like that feeling. See, a lot of people they get on here, and I'm gonna kick it with y'all today. Now we cooking. I get on here sometimes, and I live my life like this. I've been living my life like this. A lot of times, bro, when you got a lot of weight on you, you got to keep pushing. You got to. I just look like this. I done been through some stuff in my life, man, that'll break people. I'm talking about just I keep pushing. I keep pushing. It'll have me stagnant for a minute, but once I learn how to over, how to get over that obstacle, man, Ain't no better feeling because now you can look behind you like, yeah, I did that. I did that. A lot of people right now, man, they need motivation more than ever. The time that we in is like it's crazy right now. I see a lot of people giving up. I see a lot of people being weak minded, and I'm here to help whoever need that help. And I'm talking about like motivational wise. As far as finances, man, finances is that's just a tool. Money is just a tool. A lot of people rate their success over how much money they got, but be shot in character. They character be shot. I'm not one of them. Money don't move me. I've had money, I've lost money, I've had it again. And only thing I can say about money is it's a tool to get you to the next thing or help you get to the next thing. And it also intensifies the character that you are. I've seen people have money and they shit on everybody down under them, or who they think that's down under them. And I've seen people have money and they give it all, damn near give it all away while they there at the pinnacle. But the only thing people gonna remember you by when you have it or while you have it is how you made them feel. I've had nothing before and have been around a lot of people that had a lot of stuff. I appreciate the likes. We cooking now. I've been around people that had it and I didn't have it. They ain't throw me a bone, and I wasn't looking for them to throw me a bone. Like I said, money only shows you what type of person that they are. It only intensifies, it magnifies that person because if they've been wanting to do shit on you, they've been wanting to do that for a long time. Now that they're in position to do it, there you go. You understand what I'm saying? They say pressure busts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. Either or. I love that. I've seen a lot of people fold under pressure. A lot of people because they wasn't built for it. And a lot of people who bust under pressure, I'm sorry to say, the majority it is karma. See, money can be a gift or a curse. We ain't even talking trucking now, and I love it. Money can be either a gift or a curse. You can get blessed with money to what they say, the pride come before the fall. You can get blessed with money just to for people around you not to mess with you no more. You can get blessed like that to let people around you see what kind of person you really are. Some people had got money and they so kind hearted that just like Mike Tyson, y'all see, even though the man is who he is and who he was back then, you see how many it's people coming with stories right now. Like, man, I remember when you just gave me 30,000. What? I remember when you gave me 10,000. I remember when I had a car of yours. I needed a car so bad. You just gave it to me. It was a guy on this show, man. He was talking. He said, "Man, I remember you let me use that Rolls Royce, and you let me use it. You forgot I even had it. Stuff like that. We in a time right now, man, where people need people like that. Whether you got it or not. Somebody was just on a TikTok live, and they was saying, if you do one good deed, if everybody did one good deed a month, just one, this place would be way better. But you got people that hold the game from you. You got people that don't want to see you make it past the level that they are. You got people that intentionally manipulate situations. You got people that gossip behind your back. You got people that do all type of stuff, man. Instead of one deed a month, just one. Then you can just carry on with your life. Just one. Or they might be doing good deeds and then they outweigh their good deeds with gossiping or whatever they tend to do. We at a time right now. As far as technology, we at a time right now. I just said in the other live on TikTok, like, yo, I've literally sat in line and watched 7, 8 people, and I'm probably the eighth person. I've sat there and watched people stand in line and wanting somebody, a clerk, to ring up their stuff, and there's three other. Self checkouts there. It's a self checkout. I'm sitting there watching this. I said, yo, this is crazy. They wasting mad time and they don't even want to educate themselves. So what I do? Yo, anybody using these? Nobody, everybody looking at me like I done said something crazy. Don't even worry about it. I'ma use it. Used it, bam, I'm out of here. This is where we at, man. In reality, people are gonna get left behind, man. We are here. AI is here. Don't nobody know how to really use it. I've gotten to a place as a content creator where I got to, man, it's a program right now. It's so many programs, man, that will help you get to the next level. If you got a business, if you running content, if you need people to work for you, they got the robots to work it. Don't be scared to use none of this stuff. So people getting left behind. Southern girl, what's good? What's good? What's good, man? We just here chopping it up. People getting left behind. Chat GTP is your friend. Gemini is your friend. Opus is your friend. Canva is your friend. InShot is your friend. CapCut is your friend. You want to create content, oh man, it takes so much time. You need to get with somebody that can give you the information, man, so you could cut your time in half. You running a company, you can run a company just on AI, automated. All you got to do is put the product or your creation on there, and guess what it's gonna do? Generate money for you. While you doing something totally different, it's generate money for you. People are scared to use these type of things, and I can see why it's gonna be a gap between the rich and the poor, and the rich just going like this. These AI programs, software, apps, man, y'all gotta get tapped in with it, or you're gonna get left behind. You looking at the grocery store parable is the exact situation. You got people on the line, you got a damn selfie checkout, and you got one clerk. Walmart, same thing in Walmart. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just sit here and I be amazed. I'm just like, wow. Even in the trucking industry, guess what? It's a company right now, Kodiak, automated trucks, taking our jobs. Uber Eats, you got a little tray. Man, I live in Phoenix. When I say this is the most, the place with damn near the most, like it's the most technology. Man, I'm a software engineer and I agree 100 for sure, bro. And I'm not even an engineer, but I did take a CAD class and I took a computer engineering class. This was in Botech. The stuff that I learned in Botech in high school is the stuff that's going on right now. So I don't feel uncomfortable because it's like in class we was just looking at the teacher like, man, this shit is stupid. But then we didn't know, but they knew the whole time. So the programs that they was talking about is here right now in real time, and it's like, man, you got to get with the program. Literally, like figuratively, you got to get with the program, or you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna get left behind. There is Uber little cars that has it's in. I'm stuttering. I don't even stutter because I'm hyped now. There is cars that Uber have where you could put the lunch in there or what your meal or the meal, and it goes directly to your address or close by your address, and you go get it. It's on the streets with the students. It's on the streets with the people, and I'm watching this. I'm watching out in Phoenix. There's farms and farms of solar power. They have power grids. These little panels, solar panels. They putting them on people's houses. So many people with EVs out in Phoenix. So many people like they so tapped in out there, and all of the power is coming from the sun. So many people are tapped into different programs. I'm in classes. I'll be back in class in the fall of September. But it's crazy, man. It's on the Purdue. Are you in Indiana? Purdue is in Indiana, right? But yeah, it's like when and then what keeps me so much tapped in and keeps me youthful is when I'm sitting in class and you got a new student. Okay, shout out to Purdue. Shout out to Purdue. And you see, I'm not just making this stuff up, but shout out to Purdue, man. You got people, I'm sitting in class with the people and they are saying, look, yo, this is what's going on. It's like, damn, you're gonna get left behind. And people are going to school to get degrees just to say they got just to say they got a degree. If you're not going to school for just to enlighten yourself as far or sharpen your tools as far as knowledge wise, sharpen your tools on computers or tech, being a doctor, a lawyer, you just in school taking up space. And it's sad. Oh, I got a master's degree and what? Oh, I got this degree and what? You just wasted your time. You wasted your time. I'm gonna make this. I want to make this. I want to make this. What's the right word? Prophecy. I want to say this, right? This prediction of the future. I want to say this. Listen to me. Trades is gonna be are gonna be way more important than these jobs that everybody used to. These careers that everybody used to. If you are in a skilled trade, you're gonna be more prone to make money than the current moment that we in right now, like in the future. Even though they making the money now, but and then more people are gonna be prone to take up trades. That's what's creating the wealth gap. When you look at these people that's cashiers, even though that's not a wealth, this middle class, it's not gonna be no middle class. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at cashiers, you're looking at teachers. It's gonna be like technology is doing away with all that. I'm taking classes online. I can be a whole bunch of states over. 1 hour, 2 hours a week. I'm sorry. I don't have to sit in class physically. So it's gonna be a lot of firing going on. It's gonna be a lot of firing going on. They're not in middle class anymore. I can believe that. I can believe that. You either got it or you don't right now. You either making it or you not making it. You not making it. This is a tough time for a lot of people. They going through it. So owners, if you own something, you good. Especially a house. And free and it's paid for. All you doing is paying property taxes, you good. But think about the people that's not. They gotta downsize. They renting apartments now. They renting houses now, which are at all time highs. It's crazy. I got a feeling they're gonna be calling me up in a minute. I'm looking at these trucks and they moving around. Like I said, I've been sitting here. I appreciate the likes too. I've been sitting here for about 3 hours. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look, I can't even count. I've been sitting here for almost 4 hours. I got here at 8, so it's a part of trucking. So to my guy who's in the chat, if you're willing to wait long hours, this is for you. If you have the patience to wait long hours, this is for you. Um, Sometimes you might be met with a some type of obstacle. Right now, my obstacle is I got noodles in there, but I'm tired of eating noodles. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is just another thing to me. So that's what we doing. When sitting there, are you able to get out and move around and stretch? For sure, Corey. I appreciate the question. Yeah, you can move around. I like to exercise. As you see, I got this in here with me, so it's a 40 pounder. I normally got my jump rope, just to get the cardio going, but I haven't been on that lately. Especially when it's this industry right now, bro, is so saturated, oversaturated with drivers to the point where when you pulling up to the when you pulling up, excuse me, when you pulling up to the fuel aisles, you gonna wait 15 minutes, average, 10, 15 minutes. That's just how it is right now. When you pulling up to park or get on, get some rest, you better be there. You better be there before 2 o'clock, or you're not gonna find any parking. Now parking on the ramp has become damn near second nature. Sweet, that's what I'm wanting to do. Drive. I've been wanting to exercise myself. For sure, for sure, for sure. Exercising is essential. I love to do it, but in my mind right now, it's like, all right, I'm kind of like, all right, we got to drive this amount of hours. I don't want to wear myself out, especially before I start. Before I start my clock. Um, and that's just how I'm programmed. But if I was to like, all right, I'm about to do 2 hours, I'm gonna be parked, I'm gonna be cool, I get it in for sure. You'll see some of my videos on here, bro. It's like I work out in the truck stop showers. That's mandatory because where else am I gonna work out at? In the damn we as truckers that messed up, we really done fucked it up because at some of these places they don't even want us there no more. They don't even want us there no more. I'm gonna get to you in 2 seconds, Southern Girl. They don't even want us there no more. As a truck driver, we sitting there in Walmart's. Some of the people that messed it up for every one bad apple spoils the bunch, and there's been a lot of bunches the bunches that's been spoiling it for all of us. People throwing shit out the damn like bags of shit and leaving it. And I understand that you taking the shit in your truck and you gotta do what you gotta do out here. But to just leave it out there and like people don't want to clean that up. It's gonna get so it get to the point where man, y'all I feel where the maintenance guy is coming from when he's saying, man, y'all just fucking nasty. Who does that? Who does that? Pouring piss out the window on the pavement. I can't even work out no more. It didn't used to be like this. Or just throwing a bag right there. It's a garbage can literally everywhere you park. It's going to be a garbage can just to let people know, yo, you could throw your stuff away right here. I appreciate the likes. You could throw your stuff away right here. But we've been like this game is so oversaturated right now. And it's to the point where it's like we got the good drivers and we got the bad drivers. We got guys with good habits, we got guys with bad habits. And the guys with bad habits is outweighing the guys with good habits. You can tell when you go to a Walmart, you can't even park there no more. I used to love parking at Walmarts. At the majority of the Walmarts, they got a clearance height pole right there. So if you try to go under there as a trucker, your ass is gonna have a rude awakening. Target, no. They don't even want us parking on the ramps anymore, which is crazy. I appreciate the likes. They don't want us parking on the ramps anymore. Why? Because you got guys that's just not sanitary. They nasty as hell. We're going to put that in layman's terms. They fucking nasty. And I'm sick of it. Everybody's sick of it because it's the statistic is for every 11 trucks, it's only one parking space. I'm sure that's then turned down to a half of a parking space because a lot of these places don't even want our asses in there. And a lot of these places are charging truckers now, as they should. They should charge because it's like, damn, man, you throwing, I gotta clean up your shit. Literally, I have to clean up your shit. The bathrooms is crazy, yo. It's like they damn stomach fall off before they even get, I'm telling y'all, man. It's like they stomach fall off before they even get to the toilet. They stuffing the toilets up. It's wild. The shit is wild, literally. The shit is wild. Literally, man. It's nasty. And I could just imagine we dudes is nasty. I can just imagine what's going on with the females. I used to be a janitor at Costco. And Costco is a good company to work for. I'ma say this. When I used to clean up those female stalls, I used to be like, what the fuck? This is worse than the men. So I can just imagine what's happening with the women out here. When they on their period and they gotta, yeah, that's sick. That's nasty. And I'm sure this shit is happening in trucking on their side too. I'm sure. I'm sure. So we as truck drivers, man, we gotta man, I wanna get to that. Let's I seen a truck driver washing his feet in a public sink at Love's. I stopped brushing my teeth there after that. For sure. And one thing I wanna say this. I wanna say this. I want y'all to give me some likes right quick. Hit the like button as I talk and go ahead and continue to engage because we about to start cooking. So I'm like this, y'all. Y'all know that this is a religious practice. You got people washing their feet in the sink. I get it. But and this is what I said on one of the videos, right? This is what I said on one of the videos. We have to start accepting other cultures into this industry. And we have to kind of be um we got to kind of be biased of how we feel they should practice their religion. Let me get this off. Let me get this off. I know y'all like, "No, let me get this off." But I also feel like they should be biased on how they feel they should represent their religion or practice their religion. I feel like, respectfully, I feel like they should be and go get a shower. When I have to do, when I have to take a shit, do number two. Sorry for my language, because I'm feeling this right now. I like to get a bathroom. Like I like to get a bathroom, get some type of privacy. I don't like to just go where everybody because you it's too much. I feel like they should go into the privacy of the bathroom because in all, when you in a religion, when you practicing your religion and you're deep in your religion, you fasting and you giving praise, that's a personal spiritual thing. So I feel like you should be doing that in the privacy of a place with four walls, not in a public bathroom. Just I'm saying that respectfully, right? Yeah, it's religious. I think my Muslim brothers do that. If I'm my Muslim or my Buddhist brothers do that, or Hinduism, I don't know, but I know that's a practice. You gotta wash your feet so many times a day. Pray on the rug. I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's what I see. A lot of my Buddhists do. I think that's Buddhists. Yeah. So I'm very respectful, but I also get it on our like we not that. We that's not our religion, so that's not what we doing, right? So just be more mindful. I think go ahead and do what you got to do in the sink because they clean those bathrooms more than they clean the bathrooms for the public. Get you a private little bathroom and go ahead and do your thing. If they can do that, if that can be a substitute, for that. I appreciate the likes too. Tap the thumbs up button too, man. Just to push me out there in the algorithm. I'm Diamond member. I stay getting showers to use the better restaurant number. Yeah, for sure. That's what I do, and I feel more comfortable doing that. Like yeah, I feel more comfortable doing that on my behalf. If I take a shit, I'm going in the bathroom. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that restroom or that bathroom bound. And with shitting comes a shower. And then you can brush your teeth and then you can work out. So this should be the normal practice that everybody is doing. Instead of what we seeing right now as truck drivers on this side, as being a truck driver is like, this shit is terrible. It's bad. It's getting worse and worse. We have to bridge that gap. It's like a communication gap somewhere. We got to bridge it. I don't think bridging it is be like, you nasty. Get the fuck out of here. Where do you get this from? Because it kind of alienates that culture when they're trying to practice their religion. I've even seen guys praying on rugs at the truck stop or at the delivery or pickup. So we all need to do that. Don't get shot. Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. You know, it's trucking though, man. Trucking is its own entity. Trucking is its own thing. You know, trucking is it's a lifestyle, right? This is a part of the lifestyle. It's a part of the lifestyle. Also, what comes with the lifestyle is being away. If you OTR, even if you regional, even if you local, and a lot of local people they be bragging. It's just like shit. You getting paid less and you doing more work. You getting paid less and you doing more work. And then they looking at us like you gone from your family. I don't care about money. So it's like a give. It's a substitute for both, right? A substitution on uh a substitution on what would I say? On like what on your priority, like what you need to do. You might substitute your family for money because you know you got to be over the road. You might substitute being local and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna take a hit on the money. It is what it is. And that's where you might be. Or you might be regional, you might be gone, you might be home. But as a truck driver, man, I'ma say this. I love this shit. I have a good balance of, being out here on this road and being away from my kids, which I love my kids to death, man. I be getting sad sometimes. I be out here on the road. I'm just telling you, ain't nobody talking about being sad and all that, but I do be down there sad because I be gone from them for so long. But it's like, damn, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? As a father, I got a balance where, as a father, first, let me say this: as a father, you want to be in your kid's life every step of the way. You want to be their GPS. You want to, be there when they getting bullied at school. You want to be there if they being a bully at school. You want to be there to be at those games. You want to be there to watch your daughter have her first period. You want to be there to comfort your son when he get his heart broke by a girl. You want to be there. But you have to have is bills that need to be paid. There's things that need to be done on the other side of being a parent. And we all gotta have that natural balance. Being local, I feel like it's more work, you know. I feel like it's more work. Let's get into some of these because I see y'all lighting them up down there. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. I'm about to get hazmat and become a fuel hauler, local and pays good. I've been getting sad too, bro. I miss my wife and kids. Sheesh. I don't have a wife, but I've been in a relationship with kids, and I've been OTR. That's a hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. I've been there, and it do get lonely. It do get depressing. It mess with your mind mentally. You really be wanting to quit. I'm here. I'm gonna kick the real shit. You really be wanting to quit. You really be wanting to tell the company, you know what, y'all, y'all can have this load because you want to get home to your people, and then you get home and see, fuck, I need to go make some money. So you caught in a catch 22 as a trucker. You caught in a catch 22, a over the road trucker, right? I take home no less than 1,400 a week right now. And I'm gonna say this: you got the perfect blueprint for anybody that want to do over the road. I mean, local. You have your hazmat, and you start hauling that fuel. You gonna get a grown man. We call it a grown man's check. Me and my guys, like, yeah, I just took home a grown man check. That's something where you could put y'all family too. So I'm giving y'all the lingo. But a grown man check is where you can provide for your family, you can have something for yourself, and then you could put something up after the check, and then you can get wifey some. You know, here you go. Go get your hair, get your nails done. I'm gonna take you out. Go put that pretty red dress on. You know y'all know I've been in the truck too long. I said put that. I was about to say put that vest on, put that pretty red dress on, and put that red lipstick on and them gold earrings. We gonna go out on a night on the town. That's a grown man check, right? That's all we. All I be wanting to do is I want to see everybody around me happy. That's it. Everybody around me happy, man. And um, we just want a grown man check. Even for a woman, just say it's a grown woman check. If you come here after the live stream, I just want to say, man, I need you to subscribe, like, comment on this video, even just run it up. If you here right now, I need you. We've been getting a lot of love down south, man, the southern regions on the podcast. The 18 Willing podcast, man, has been doing some good numbers, man. I really appreciate y'all for really like just putting me out there in the algorithm and listening. Like I'm watching, like, damn, Texas is like one of my, and Texas is big. We're gonna get back to what we gotta say. I'm gonna get back to y'all. We're gonna engage in the comments. Texas is a big damn state. And we got right now, we got Austin, Texas, we got Houston, Texas. We got Dallas, Texas. We got Laredo, even Laredo chiming in. Um, and that's a big market though. Even for like back in the day, man, when they used to make music, that was a big market to be able to get into was Texas. Shout out to Georgia, Mississippi, Florida. It's cities and states that I I've been to every state, but it's cities that I've never been to that's really rocking with me. Then they be, look, man, I really rock with you, bro. Like I listened to that one with your old dude, and that was crazy. I listened to that one where you was saying you lost your truck. That was crazy, bro. I'm going through the same shit right now. I learned a lot from that episode, and I appreciate everybody who really rocking with me for real. Um, Shout out to and Cali on there for sure too. Fresno, man, I really rock with Fresno. I'm gonna say this, y'all see my SAP program video. It's doing good. It's like 3,500. I'm sorry, I was about to lie to y'all. Views, and then I got a hella engagement down there. But Fresno was a part of that. Me being in the SAP program. I'm gonna tell you one thing about myself, and it sounds kind of foolish to say, but I've done my due diligence. I've done my SAP program time and all of that. I'm done with the program. I love to indulge in marijuana. I do. Um, well, I used to. Let's say that. But I see that was a downfall in this trucking industry. Just being in this trucking industry, they putting a lot of stipulations on. Yeah, I'm on Apple. I'm on Apple for sure. Apple Podcasts. I'm on all the major uh, distribution platforms. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple. Um, I'm on iHeartRadio, YouTube, what else? Spreaker. I'm everywhere, like Broken Glass, everywhere. 18 Willing Podcast. It's about 70. Like we really get busy over here. It's a course over a course of 2000 from 2018 and up. I just want to say thank you. If you do or when you do, I appreciate it. Just listen to it. Anything that applies to you, this is the stuff that we talk about on live. Um, right now we create more content as far as like just going live more. I see that I got what it take. I really do. I'm not scared of the camera anymore. I used to be shy talking. When you passionate about something, you'll see it. When you know what you're talking about, you see it. Right now, I'm in a spot of anybody who watching from the outside in and they don't know or they about to watch it. I've been in a spot where you've been at in trucking. If you've been in trucking for years, I've been in a spot where I have my own MC number. I've been in a spot where I have my own truck, trucks with an S. I've been in a spot where I failed. I've been in a spot where I've um, I've failed and slept in a car. I've been in a spot where I've moved. I've been in a spot where I've had a lot of resources and options. We're gonna say, just leave it like that. And I'm here. I see that I'm here for my people that's been locked up that can relate. My people that's been down and out and can relate. My people that's looking for something that's what's the next thing? What is the next thing that I need to do? You can relate. A person that's a father that's learning. I'm a damn good father at that. You can relate. Single black man, you can relate. That's a father. You can relate. A student, you can relate. Truck driver, you can relate. Just a human that makes mistakes, you can relate. I just was in prison 4 years, never left Cali in my life. Now I'm damn 3 years every state making money. Man, hey Paul, man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. W Paul. As my kids would say, you'll hear me saying some YouTube lingo. I learned it from my kids. W Paul in the chat. For real. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, the worst thing to be is that's the worst place you could be on your I call it on your back. You fail, you're on your back. You're not looking down, but you're looking up and you what they say, I've fallen and I can't get up. The worst place to be with no motion is in prison because you can't move. But if you get into the trucking industry, and that's why I tell people like right now I'm gonna tell y'all this. Thank you, Southern Girl. I appreciate it. Right now, I'll tell you this. I'm one of them ones. And I'm not just saying that I'm proving to you. I have a proven track record that I'm one of them ones. What you mean by that? I'm one of them ones that trucking has changed his life. I'm one of them ones where trucking found me and I didn't find trucking. I was looking for trucking. I was looking through trucking, but it found me. Everything that I've done thus far is because of trucking. Whether I got into content, I got into content because I wanted to help people understand like, look, you can make something of yourself by getting in a truck. Your family is going to be proud of you because you are doing something productive. Whether you and I've watched it change a lot of people's lives. I watched it change people that's been on drugs lives. I've watched it change people that's been in prison lives. I've watched people that's been change. I watched it change a lot of people's lives, man. I don't care what the trucking industry doing right now as far as on the business side, but as far as where I've been seeing it take people, I'm proud. Take you off the streets, take you away from people that no longer need to be uh that no longer be, what's up 18 quick question is a 2 week notice necessary for trucking to have a job that is high risk to my CDL? If it's higher, you answered that question, and I'm saying this. You answered that question that with that last sentence, high risk to my CDL. Anything that's high risk to your CDL, you didn't get your CDL just to say you got your CDL, especially with the value that the CDL bring to you. Cut them. I ain't give you no 2 weeks notice because that's your reason right there. This shit is high risk to my CDL. It's high risk to my CDL. I'm glad you chimed in too, bro. Yeah, it's high risk to my CDL. And a lot it's that's it. We ain't even gotta go no further. It's high risk to my CDL. Why you quitting? It's high risk to my CDL. And now I'm out, you gonna get with companies that test. No, no, man, no doubt, bro. No doubt. I appreciate you for even chiming in, bro, because ain't no question the wrong question. I love questions, especially if I can answer them. I'm gonna say this: you got companies out there that will test drivers. Sometimes we don't know. You might be new, and it's not to you, bro. We gonna expound on what you getting at. And I kind of know. You ain't got to say nothing either to. But you might have companies to be like, you know what? Yeah, we just reset your clock. A new driver don't know. Oh, we got another driver in there. Just say this. A new driver don't know. Oh, park right here, or park right there. No, I say no parking. No, just park there. Take this with you. No, I ain't doing that. It's a lot of companies out here that's bold, and they doing it for the money. Let some shit. Let your load be overweight. They might ask you to run that. Send it. I've seen people take shit out of the truck. I got morals. I got morals and a whole lot of shit. A moral compass. I'm not doing some shit. You might got crab legs in here. You might got fruit, vegetables. I've seen people take shit out their truck. I just be like, what for? Why are you doing this and you gonna get a check that's gonna buy you that? A lot of companies abuse and misuse and overwork these goddamn truck drivers to the point where, yeah, I get it. You want to steal a little bit. I used to indulge in stealing too. That was when I was young and I ain't know no better. But I'm definitely not putting my CDL in jeopardy. This is how I put food on the table. Right now we building a community of truck drivers and non-truck drivers that's that can vouch for me. Yo, he's solid. Dude solid right there. Oh no, the DOT, I was about to say DTO. Oh my God. I'm sorry. The DOT ain't playing they not playing no games. They know what's up. They got a blitz right now. See, when y'all come here, y'all gonna get some game before anybody else do. If you know or not, the middle of May, the second week of May, they got a blitz that's solely focused on ELDs. That's solely focused on ghost drivers. That's solely focusing on putting these companies out of commission. They understand what's going on. You got guys out here that ain't doing it right. If you gonna do it, at least do it right. But like I say, ain't no right way of doing the wrong shit. I just said that not too long ago. So you telling me to do something, but we've been doing this shit wrong the whole time. I'm not talking about, I'm not referring to me. I'm just saying, oh, there's no right way to do the wrong thing. It's not. It's not. I don't give a damn what they talking about. Oh, I need you to do this. No,